Today, we're diving deep into one of the most haunting mysteries of modern history. Why does it feel like John Lennon's death was perfectly timed? Most people think John Lennon's assassination was a tragic but random event carried out by a deranged fan named Mark David Chapman. But what if there's more to the story? What if the numbers, the timing, and even the shooter himself were all part of a much bigger plan? In this video, I'll walk you through the eerie numerical coincidences, the strange behavior of Chapman, and the hidden messages in Lennon's own words. By the end, you'll see why so many believe his death was no accident. Ready to uncover the truth? Let's get started. And trust me, you won't want to miss this. Let's start with the numbers. They say numbers don't lie, and in John Lennon's case, they seem to tell a chilling story. Lennon was born on the 9th of October, a date packed with nines. He died on the 8th of December, a date that adds up to 8 when you break it down numerically. And guess what? His apartment at the Dakota Building was located at 1 West 72nd Street, another address filled with repeating digits. These patterns are just the beginning. Some theorists claim these numbers weren't random, they were carefully orchestrated. For instance, consider this. The number 9 appears repeatedly throughout Lennon's life. He was born in 1940, 1 plus 9 plus 4 plus 0 equals 14. 1 plus 4 equals 5. And he died in 1980. 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 0 equals 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9. Coincidence? Or is there something deeper at play here? But here's the question. Why do these numbers keep showing up in his life? Could they be a code left behind for us to decipher? Before you dismiss this as coincidence, wait until you hear what happened next. It only gets stranger. Did you know that the time of his death, 10:50 p.m., also holds significance when converted into military time? It becomes 22:50, which reduces to 2 plus 2 plus 5 plus 0 equals 9. This isn't just math, it's almost like a cosmic signature tied to Lennon's fate. Have you ever noticed similar patterns in your own life? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear if you've experienced anything like this. Now let's talk about the man who pulled the trigger, Mark David Chapman. His actions leading up to the assassination have raised eyebrows for decades. Chapman was obsessed with J.D. Salinger's novel The Catcher in the Rye. In fact, he claimed it contained a blueprint for his mission. After shooting Lennon, he calmly sat down on the sidewalk, still clutching the book. But here's the twist: some believe Chapman wasn't acting alone. There are theories that suggest he was programmed using techniques like MK-Ultra, a controversial CIA mind control program. If true, this means Lennon's death wasn't just a personal vendetta, it was part of something far darker. Think about it. How could a seemingly ordinary person suddenly become a cold-blooded killer? Was he really in control of his actions? Or was he just a pawn in a larger game? Keep watching to find out how deep this rabbit hole goes. Here's an interesting detail. Before the assassination, Chapman met Lennon earlier that day and got his autograph. Witnesses recall him being polite and calm. Yet hours later, he committed one of the most shocking crimes in music history. What changed in those few hours? Could someone or something have triggered him? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Oh, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. We explore mysteries like these every week. Next, we come to the Illuminati connection. Lennon was one of the most influential musicians of his time, a voice for peace and unity. But some say his fame made him a target for secret societies seeking to silence powerful voices. Look closely at Lennon's work, and you'll find symbols that align with Illuminati lore, from peace signs resembling Masonic emblems to cryptic references in his lyrics. It's hard not to wonder if someone or something was pulling the strings. For example, take a closer look at the cover of his album Double Fantasy. Notice anything unusual? Many believe the imagery hints at themes of duality and sacrifice. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. Some fans claim that Lennon's final interview before his death included coded messages. When asked about his future plans, he said, "I'm not afraid of dying. I've done my bit." Was this a subtle hint that he knew his time was running out? Or was he simply reflecting on his legacy? Here's the million-dollar question. Was Lennon aware of these forces working against him? Or was he completely blindsided? Stick around, because we're about to dive even deeper into the clues he left behind. If you're enjoying this breakdown, hit that like button. It helps us reach more curious minds like yours. Lennon once said, "Before Elvis there was nothing." But could he also have foreseen his own demise? Let's take a closer look at two of his most iconic songs. In Imagine, Lennon sings about a world without possessions, almost as if he knew his material wealth would soon be irrelevant. Meanwhile, in How Do You Sleep, he mocks Paul McCartney with biting lyrics, but some interpret them as a subconscious warning to himself. It's almost as if Lennon wrote these songs knowing they'd take on new meaning after his death. Pause for a moment and think, have you ever noticed any hidden meanings in his music? Maybe you've picked up on something others missed. Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your take. And stay tuned, because we're not done yet. For instance, consider the line from A Day in the Life. He blew his mind out in a car. Many believe this lyric eerily foreshadows Lennon's violent end. Others point to his song Watching the Wheels, released posthumously, which includes the line, people asking questions lost in confusion. Was he hinting at the chaos surrounding his death? Or was he simply expressing his feelings during a turbulent time in his life? Whatever the case, these details add layers of mystery to an already enigmatic figure. If you're fascinated by these kinds of connections, check out our playlist on hidden messages in famous songs linked in the description. Trust me, you won't regret it. Despite the tragedy, Lennon's legacy lives on. Today, millions around the world continue to celebrate his message of peace and love. Memorials like Strawberry Fields in Central Park serve as reminders of his impact on humanity. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. Some fans claim they've experienced strange occurrences while visiting these memorials. Reports of whispers in the wind, ghostly apparitions, and even faint melodies playing near Strawberry Fields have surfaced over the years. Could Lennon's spirit still be trying to communicate with us? Or are these just stories fueled by our collective imagination? Whatever you believe, one thing is certain: his music continues to inspire generations. If you want to learn more about the supernatural side of famous deaths, check out our playlist on unexplained phenomena, linked in the description. Trust me, you won't regret it. By the way, have you ever visited a memorial site where you felt an inexplicable presence? Share your experience in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe for weekly uploads exploring mysteries like these. So there you have it, the eerie coincidences, the shocking clues, and the enduring legacy of John Lennon. Whether his death was perfectly timed or simply a tragic act of violence, one thing remains clear: his music continues to inspire generations. Now, here's my challenge to you. Did Lennon predict his own death? Or was it all just a string of bizarre coincidences? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Better yet, share this video with a friend and see what they think. If you enjoyed this deep dive into conspiracy theories, hit that like button and subscribe for more mind-blowing mysteries. Oh, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Until next time, keep questioning everything, and remember, sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction.